and we are determined to win. You can probably tell that I am hopeful and excited about our city's prospects, most of which have brightened considerably since we met 1 year ago. The pitfalls are still real. Many outcomes are still uncertain. But more than at any time since Lehman Brothers collapsed and the housing market went south, we are now the masters of our own fate. I offer just one caution. The history of New Rochelle tells us how quickly windows of opportunity can close, and how difficult it is to recapture that moment when a choice came and went. All of us would like to believe that by waiting just a little bit longer, or trying just a little bit harder, we can have everything desired without giving anything in return. And yes, we should have high standards. To hell with anyone who would sell this city short. But I have yet to witness a deal that checks off every box, or that attains some idealized vision in a single giant leap. I've yet to encounter the project that gives us tax revenue and job creation and cultural energy without traffic congestion or parking demands, financial incentives, or design imperfections, or the innumerable trade-offs that define business and development in the real world. Far more often, the road to success is paved with small and uneven stones, each with sacrifices, each requiring dogged persistence and a tolerance for controversy, each requiring the acceptance of some things we don't like in order to get more of the things we do. Realism is what separates good decision-making from wishful thinking. Compromise is the currency of achievement. And to mix metaphors, the team that connects on a string of singles and doubles is far more likely to score than the team that swings for the fences on every pitch. Our window of opportunity is here, now. So let us not make the perfect the enemy of the good. Let us not choose and chase illusions that only lead back to the status quo. Let us resolve never to recall this moment with regret at the choices not made. Let us seize the chance before us with all the urgency and courage that the people of New Rochelle expect and deserve. These can be hard tasks, but thankfully they are more than worth the effort. Think about the stakes. Think about what our city is and what it represents. At a time when so many bemoan the division of our nation by income or race or religious belief, here is a community where people of every circumstance and heritage are neighbors and friends. At a time when the creative impulse is finally recognized as an essential part of a full and complete life, here is a culture that celebrates artistic expression and is not afraid to shake up tradition. At a time when many wonder how the next generation of Americans will compete in the global marketplace, here is a school system that offers educational opportunities dazzling in their range and scope. And at a time when the answers to tough questions can seem elusive, here are citizens, ready and able to roll up their sleeves and answer the call, saying in generous spirit, the common good is our responsibility, and we will not rest while there is work still to be done. Throughout the evening, I've made reference to those citizens, to the volunteer panels and committees that have come together to serve us all. Many of those volunteers are here tonight. So I'd like to ask the members of the Davids Island Task Force, the Iona College Planning Committee, the Citizens Panel on Sustainable Budgets, and the Comprehensive Plan Committee to please stand. Please stand up, all of you. And let's together recognize their efforts. accolades, to the men and women who devote their energies to the bid, or the Library Foundation, or the Boys and Girls Club, or the Ward Acres Community Garden, or Hope Community Services, to the Council on the Arts, or the Adult Learning Center, to the Castle Gallery at CNR, to the Museum of Arts and Culture at the high school, to youth baseball and Little League, and a dozen others that teach our kids sportsmanship, to the Chamber of Commerce that brought us together tonight, and to the municipal commissions that work without compensation almost every night, to everyone and anyone who stands up to make a difference, earning no reward beyond the satisfaction of a job well done and a civic duty upheld. My confidence comes from each of you and from thousands of others who share the same hope and determination. It comes from knowing that there are no challenges as large as the talents with which we can face them. Ladies and gentlemen, I close as I began. The state of our city is strong because the people of our city make it so. May we all, in deed and intent, do right by New Rochelle and prove worthy of God's blessing. Thank you, and have a good Please continue standing and applauding.
I think if we all light a candle, he'll come back and do 5 more minutes. Oh, they're no groaning. Anyway, did I tell you, right? So anyway, we want to thank you again, Your Honor. Outstanding. We hope his honor can finally get to eat because, you know, he's works very hard at this, and I noted that he doesn't eat before he gives his big speeches. So, Your Honor, go home and have yourself a big bowl of something or other. And I'd like to thank everybody here. A lot of us are here tonight bearing witness. I'm sorry, I can't look over this big WVOX thing, but I'm here behind us. I'd like to say thank you. It was very inspiring and heartening, as usual. Even if you don't necessarily like the message or agree with the message, you can't doubt the sincerity and the passion with which it is delivered to all of us. And all of us here witnessing tonight, if you will, I want to thank the people who have come, all of us, voters, members of the community, the city council is here tonight. Of course, first I want to say thank you to Katie, the mayor's wife, who I'm sure is... She just gets to see him at these events, really. And his honor's mother and the other guests at the table, the city council, the new members, good luck. Thank you for your public service. We have members from our court system here, our wonderful judges who serve New Rochelle so well. And welcome to you and thank you. We have our commissioner, police, the chief of police, wonderful. We have our fire department.